allowed them to have that victory in the manner that it did. And then also for Dallas, man, the self-inflicted wounds, right?
Absolutely. 3rd and 4
situation, you got a chance to get out the field and probably, hold Buffalo to a field goal. You get a roughing the passing call, roughing the passing penalty. Did I agree with it? No, I didn't. Also, you had a running into the kicker that, came back to haunt you. Other little things that went on here and there. You didn't win the line of scrimmage. You got pushed around. The Dallas Cowboys defensive line, the Dallas Cowboys offensive line, where most games are won, Freddie, in the trenches.
Yep.
They got beat up. They got bullied. They got the lunch money taken. They got their cornbread eaten. And they had no chance whatsoever yesterday versus Buffalo. But you got to give a lot of credit to Sean McDermott because he's calling the defensive plays. And then also Joe Brady having their players ready in all phases for this matchup. They took away the greatest strength of the Dallas Cowboys, the pass rush, and said, we're going to play a different game. We're going to play bully ball. We're going to play physicality. And Coach Herm Edwards say bumper cars.
Yeah, because the Cowboys defense, they were the bumpies. And the Bills offense were the bumpers. And they bumped them up, down, all around. I still think the Cowboys are going to be finding as well.
What up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. We are rolling on our way back home. David Wiley, I said, are you hungry? Because you're a big man. You're a big man. I know you. We stopped at McDonald's and we had breakfast, but we ain't had nothing else to eat. I said, you want to try and push through, or you want to stop and get something to eat? Nah, man, push through. Keep pushing. Because he got mama waiting for him at home. And all. I could right now eat a grizzly bear. I'm a little famished here. No, it's all right because we got. I can't see as well as I used to at night because I'm old. And, when you're old, you also got to stop for potty breaks and stuff. I guess I should have gotten some Depends. But be that as it may, we're trying to get home to get there for the game, for the Eagles game. And we still have questions about who's starting a quarterback. Geno Smith is going to be a game-time decision. And Jalen Hurts is questionable. And we don't know. And we're 2 hours and 10 minutes away from kickoff. While we were going down through here, we watched Micah Parsons' podcast. Okay, give me your opinion about it. It was only 22 minutes long. Only 22 minutes long today. Your opinion about Micah Parsons doing the podcast? Dumb. He said dumb. How you gonna get your lunch handed to you, and now you're out here talking? A couple of observations from me. Now, he said Tyreek Hill, he pretty much guarantees he's gonna play because we've talked trash back and forth all off season, and I agree that, wild horses couldn't keep Tyreek Hill. Actually, he runs like a wild horse, mind you. Could not keep him off the field. We don't know if he'll be 100%, but I can guarantee he'll play. But Micah Parsons saying after you got mollywopped, and you can't blame it on Dak Prescott, I know everybody will, but when your defense has 266 yards run against you, that you can't stop. You literally were like a colander. The Bills just ran right through you, okay? They made more hay on you guys. How are you going to go ahead and say, well, Miami might be one of those teams we see later? Bro, I'm going to say, and no disrespect, Micah, because you can probably kill me, but you talking about Super Bowl. Okay, that's mama. That's mama. All right, so I'm in the dark, okay? And that's how I feel being a Dallas Cowboys fan. And probably it's better on your eyes to not see me. So we were talking about Micah Parsons, and this mother humper had the nerve to talk about when we could see them later on. It's like, dude, they scored on you like it was a $6 hoe. I mean, you didn't stop shit. They mollywopped your ass and ran through you, and you have the nerve to talk about that. And here's the other problem I have right now, and I'm thinking about this more and more. We all know, Micah. We all know. We all see. We know that they ain't calling shit on you. They are holding the message. I can't believe the word is out. The word is out. It doesn't matter what you do to Micah Parsons. You can put your arm around his neck. You can pull him down from behind. You can jump on his back. They're not going to call it. And the more you point it out to the offensive lineman, the more they're going to go ahead and keep pushing it. Shit. Hey, man, you see that shit? Bro, they ain't calling us wrapping up on him. They ain't, bro. Look what this guy got away with. Even Micah Parsons, he's challenging them, and they ain't doing jack. So guess what I'm going to do, man? We going to hold them too until they start calling it. They had a graphic on there and said the last holding penalty called against somebody going against Micah Parsons was 30 quarters ago. If you take 4 and divide into 30, that's 7.5. And guess what? I believe there was a couple more quarters left. So it's been like 8 games. And then he went on to talk about Demontre KZ, who is now suspended for the rest of the year for the hit he made. And Mike is like, bro, that shit ain't that's not, what are we supposed to do? He's like, if Ed Reed played, or if Ray played, or all this stuff, they would have to get kicked out of the league and shit. Now he's sitting there turning around, they gonna make this into flag football in 5 to 10 years. Do you think that the NFL, now that you are putting them on blast, is going to turn around and say, you know what, we need to look at this. Micah, he's not being treated fairly. No! Jerry Jones put the commissioner on blast and everything else. Do you think we have actually got any calls going our way on a regular? No! The more you point it out, the worse it's going to be. Trust me, bro. Trust me. It's kind of like this. Let me explain something to you. I remember I was building this furniture store, okay? I know we're in the dark here, but, I feel like I'm in witness protection program. I need to argue the Lord my voice. When they come after you and they say that you are being, breaking code violations. When they're breaking, okay, here's what happens. Building this furniture store. They're in a rush to get started. They start moving shit into place, right? I say, yo, bro, we don't have an occupancy. You can't move stuff in here. They said, oh, it's okay. It's fine. Like I just fell off the salad truck. Building inspector, I got to call in for inspection and stuff, right? Building inspector comes in and is like, yo, what's all these boxes and stuff in here? I said, well, I kind of told them that we don't have occupancy. They can't have it. He said, move that shit out of here. I want it gone. So what I do? I went to the people and said, hey, bro, you can't have stuff in here. Building inspector said it's got to go. Okay. They thought they were cute. They just said, we'll just move it in the back and make it look like we're moving. Building inspector came back again. Yo, what the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on here? You still have all the stuff here. I said, well, they're moving out. No. Bro came back, put a chain on the door, locked the place up, and said, you have a cease and desist order until that shit's out of here. So here's what happened. I told him, I said, hey, yo, y'all got to get this shit out of here or we're not going to be able to get this place open. They did an end around and they went to his boss. They went down to City Hall and because they had some friends down there. So they went through, they told him, take the lock off. They're okay with it. Okay. So they're happy. We don't have to move our shit. But I guess you know what happened. You know what the hell happened. You know what happened? Oh my God. The building inspector, everything he inspected, he was counting screws in the drywall, man. He was counting everything. I mean, he spent hours there. He was looking for anything to make sure that your life was miserable because you made him get pressure from above. So that's where I learned. When you dealing with the building inspector and all that, yes, sir, no problem. Whatever you say, you got it. Because when you put them on blast, they're going to make your life a nightmare. And what you're doing right now is you're constantly telling them, you are trash. You suck. You're not calling it fair. And they're going to make your life miserable, bro. You follow me? And that's exactly what it is. Because, see, I have a building inspector that has a certain reputation down around the Red Brick House. I got people that say, man, I will not do any work in Waysboro, man, because the building department is so bad, man. They are crazy. And they get indignant. They tell them, you're crazy. I'm going to show you in the book. What's your supervisor? And all, right? That don't work. I've learned. Yo, man, hey, how you doing? I'm not going to say, hey, man, what's happening? Okay? I said, you know, am I just bad with these things, you know, where I just miss them? He said, no, man. He said, I got people all the time that come in and say, you know, we've gone through everything and we know we don't have anything wrong. And he's like, yeah, you do. Because it's his mission. He does not like the pushback. So you do what he says to do, everything's cool. But Micah, I'm sorry, bro. You constantly put them on blast and talking how atrocious it is. You're talking about their livelihood. You're telling them they're stupid. You're telling them that they're jaded. And that's not going to put them on your side. Just saying. But then again, what do I know? I do construction work and deal with building inspectors. And I'm old. I can't play professional football. And I'm broke. But other than that, everything else is great. Any other observations on the Micah Parsons show? It was short today. And he didn't throw his people under the bus at all. You didn't really get any extra information out of that one. It was all, you know, Captain Obvious stuff that, you know, we have to do better than what we did. You know, we can't give up the penalties. And, back to the penalty things. You notice how where Josh Allen flops, he gets a 15-yard penalty. Dak Prescott gets headshotted, of course. They don't call it. We can all see, and we all know that with only one penalty called on Buffalo, there's an agenda against the Cowboys. And unfortunately, there ain't shit you can do about it, Micah. Just isn't. I know Eagle fans going to say, oh, there he goes. They're just crying. Philly 500 will go ahead and he'll do his videos and everything else and talk about Cowboys choke season. But honestly, if the officials had gotten the fumble right, and I also have to blame my coaching staff for not taking a timeout and seeing, but if they had made that call right, it's a different game. If Dak Prescott gets the unnecessary roughness call, it's a different game. If Josh Allen flopping, because if that wasn't unnecessary roughness on Dak, it damn sure wasn't with Josh Allen. He just gets the damn Academy Award. It's a different game. And I know these things seem minor, but it's pretty tough when you make 15 yards, get a first down and you're moving and all that, and all of a sudden you get a 15-yard penalty against you, and now it's 1st and 25. But then again, I'm just a crybaby. All right, hopefully I'll be back in time for the start of the game. I'm trying to get there. I'm not eating. I'm not pissing. I'm not doing anything but driving this damn car to get David Wiley home to you, babe. And as always, Cowboy fans, we're left in the dark. Love y'all. Peace.